I will put it in chat, but you know, J Star do something. Man, J Star be on there watching like, well, okay, that's what he's doing.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle.
Who got the ball first? Please don't tell me I got the ball first. Yes, he get the ball first. Bet that. Bet that. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Ashton Davis.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It can be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
His throw incomplete. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
For the running back.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 28.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Up 3rd and 2.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
He's not going to get me. He's coming. We got double up. Block that. Watch two. I'm coming after you. Check.
Throwing is Wilson. On the move to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara, 61 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Here we go. Chance. Sponge. No. Friday. 25. Let's go, defense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Watch two.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Henry Ruggs, 28 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
Let's go, y'all. Game ain't over. Come on. Let's get back to playing defense. Let's go. Shit ain't over. Let's fucking go. Let's go, baby.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one,
Okay.
think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get...
And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in.
Fuck, he burned me. Damn, I gotta leave the party again. I'm back. Fuck, he burned me. Fuck, man. Should've been a picnic. I didn't see him in the slot. That's on me, Ben. That's poor judgment. That's my fault. I didn't even see that motherfucker.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the ground, Kamara. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
20, Seahawks 7.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, QB's trash. Let's go.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Yeah, he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
The 40-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff looking right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. That one goes for 24 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
2nd and inches.
36 power. Choose the mic. Check. Mike 2.
From the shotgun, Wilson flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Check nickel. Big gap. 19. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
On the carry.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
At the 44-yard line.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running with Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down, Panthers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
17-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. That's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Again, it's Kamara. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
On the carry.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The busy night continues for Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
On the carry.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Kamara. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Brought down.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down, Carolina.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
The defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 30-yard line.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Carolina. Kenny Galladay, 30 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They go play action with Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm on.
To throw again is Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Ready? Check three.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play action. It's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Hey, where AP at? Where AP at?
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards.
Hey, listen, nigga. J-Star can't beat me, bro. Let's fucking go.
Here's second and 12. They run it again with Kamara. One tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Let's go, man.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And brought down.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, dog. It's a wrap, Captain.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Back to throw now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Go, nigga.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Let's go. Nigga said I'd never make the bowl. They said I'd never make it.
And it's a second.
I got a clutch in my car, boy.
At the 14-yard line.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Don't even say nothing. I know. It's cool. It's right.
It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at
and this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Your trip is here.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Not ahead of you, baby. I see you. I see you over there. You scared?
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. reception here by Ruggs. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. On the ground, this is Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
This here is for the boys.
Yards on 3rd down. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
These are the fucking boys. Look at them fucking Halloween. Do it for Juice WRLD. Do it for Juice, baby. Whoa.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family.